And then Evan pulls her back. And then I think Sully can be on the floor. Looking. Is aghast the word? Like, let me Google it. Yeah, aghast is very much the word. Aghast. And then what else? What else can I add? Sylvie's on the floor looking aghast. Evan's pulling her back. I guess Evan does his thing as an elite bodyguard. So eventually, Lydia needs help. He goes to help. And then finally, they all look back. So yeah, I think that's the plan. Very, very basic plan. But hey, it is a plan. So yeah. Now Wait, hello, welcome. I was so worried I'd be on my own. You missed the last live stream. How dare you? How dare you? But no, for this one, we're just gonna be writing like the animation plan. This is the third draft. The other ones are not great. They have too much yap. They have too much yapping in them. I want it to be no yap because I can't be bothered to voice act for them, so I'm a little bit lazy. But so far, this is what I've got. I've got the purpose of the animation. Yes, as little yap. I don't want yap. I cannot be bothered for voice acting. The settings is going to be the forest and the dungeon because the project is literally called, I should probably have this on the top, Lightheart's Dungeon. So it kind of makes sense that, I can't spell my own project's name. Kind of makes sense that it's got a dungeon in it, or else it would be a bit confusing, a bit weird. The vibes is autumn vibes because I don't think you were at that live stream when I was making the concept art, but I definitely wanted like a more autumnal vibe. And then sunsets, obviously, and then moody for the dungeon. I thought that would work. So yeah, this is like the concept work. And then finally, the actual what on earth is going on. So yeah, I don't think you were here when I was talking through it, but we're gonna start with action just because previously I had this really long, like, I don't know if preamble is the word, but it's just like, it's too much yapping. Yeah, exactly. Warm colors for like outside and then colder colors for like the dungeon, yeah. But yeah, for like the older ones, there was too much yapping and there was too much preamble and it was just like, just get into it. Plus, I don't have long to do the project, so it doesn't really make sense to me to try and like drag it out, if you get what I mean. I just don't have the time. Like, I've already spent all of my summer so far. I go back to uni in like September, like the very end of September. So I've got time, but I don't want to spend that time just doing this project. I would like to go outside. Despite common thoughts, I do like going outside. I am willing to touch grass. So yeah. So start with the action, just so I don't have to deal with any shenanigans, any preamble, or whatever. So character walks in. I have a life outside YouTube. I know, right? Like, no. Not at the moment, no. But characters walk in, they stop, and then like a noise is made by like a little monster that they're gonna have to fight, and there's gonna be like monsters flood the room all around them. So, and then that's where the fight starts. we're focusing on Sylvie. I think I need to do like different colors or something for what the camera's doing. But we're focusing on Sylvie because she's my main character. If you don't know who Sylvie is, I like to think that you do. However, you might not. Sylvie is this, and this. These are all my girls, Sylvie. These two are like prints I sell. And this is my girl, her main concept art. Yay, you know my girl. She is... Wait, you watched... I forget that you're the ones who watch the videos. Of course, because the others don't. Because, like, they're all new viewers. You're the only one that's actually, like, original. The rest are fake fans. Olivia says that she's the real fan. You're the real fan. But no. I didn't actually expect you to know who I was talking about. But, yeah. So, focus on Sylvie. She's just, like, doing her thing. I've made, like, a rough, like, sketch. And, like, literally the thing for it is just Sylvie having her moment. Like, that's a lot I put for the little image in my older ones. My last, like, what are these called? Sketchboards? I can't remember what they're called. I really should remember, but I didn't. So yeah, but then Evan's gonna pull her back because she's like being really inefficient. Storyboards, thank you. Storyboards. I can't believe I forgot what they're called. But yeah, Evan's gonna pull her back because she's been like really inefficient. Because the thing with Sylvie is she's quite naive and she likes doing silly stuff for the sake of doing silly stuff instead of when she probably shouldn't do. So I'm thinking like she's going to be trying to use her watering can because she's got like a magical watering can, when in reality the situation would be better if she used something else like the mage staff that Evan uses. So yeah, I'm thinking Evan's going to pull her back and then Sylvie is just going to be like on the floor looking aghast, like absolutely mortified, like what the hell are you doing? Yeah, exactly, the guard's going to be much better. And then Evan's going to do his thing as the guard until eventually Lydia's going to need help because she uses bombs, which is great if you're okay with like destroying the entire space. But they're in a cavern. What on earth? That is the most random message ever. I'm gonna ignore it because I don't know. But I forgot. Like Lydia uses bombs, so like they're like within a dungeon underground. So obviously you don't want to be like bombing it and then having the space around you collapse and you will die. So she can't really use her bombs to the best of her ability. So she's gonna need help. He goes to help. Oh my god, I can't English, guys. He goes to help. That's still wrong. Dearie me. He goes to help. How did none of you notice that? He goes to help and they all look back. Goose mention. No, not in... I mean, sure, why not? It's not an intentional goose mention. I like ducks, not goose. He wants to help. Clearly. The goose wants to help. But, he goes to help. Situation resolved. And then they all look back at Sylvie unhappy and on Sylvie looking depressed, I guess. However, in my other ones, I've got an extra bit where Sylvie, like, they all walk out without Sylvie and she's really upset, but she comes out and then as the cave or whatever it is opens up, we find a person hiding, and this guy's supposed to be a Lightheart, you know, the big bad evil guys for the fake fans that don't know the lore. And so he's like, this entire like thing is fake, I guess. The entire what's it called? The dungeon, that's it. The entire dungeon is fake. He'd made it himself in order to trick these people into going in. And the entire point of it was to like destroy their teamwork, destroy their camaraderie. So that's what I'm thinking of adding, just to make it obvious, like a tie back to the name, because that's initially where the name came from. So yeah, I think I'll do that. However, it is a little bit more work, and it's yap. Do I want to yap? I suppose I could do some yap. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna like directly copy paste it. And that's the wrong word. So yeah, that is the entire thing that I'm thinking of doing. Do you guys have any suggestions or thoughts? Because I'm thinking this is a bit of yap. Yap is okay, but I don't like too much yap. I need to highlight this so I know what on earth I'm doing. But no, at the moment, I think this is all fine. For right now, I am on my third draft. I would like to not be doing any more. Actually, really? Wouldn't need the yap. I suppose so. Yeah, actually, no, I agree. I think that is probably better. I don't want to do yapping. It's just, I'm thinking of doing this as like, I don't know, like 2 minutes long, maybe. I don't want anything too long. Plus, like, it's already taken up my summer. I would really like to have my summer back, so I don't want anything too long going on. So I feel like a 2 minute, like, short animation is gonna be chill. So I think, yeah, I agree. Bye bye. Bye bye, Yap. Very unloved. Am I gonna make it into like an animatic? Yes, kind of. My thought is to use Blender and actually like animate it completely. Oh god. So yeah, I've done some of the work for it. However, it is loading very, very slowly. But I promise I have done work for it. It really is loading slowly. What the heck is going on? There we go. If I can actually find it. I started learning how to do this like a few months ago. So this is what I've done for it like so far. Yeah, animating is very difficult. But yeah, this is what I've got so far. So I've got trees that move. They wiggle. They're wiggling trees. And there's like, what are these called? There's grass, and the grass also wiggles. I've also done leaves for the forest. However, I don't know if I'm gonna actually have a forest anymore. Do I have that in the plans? I don't think I do. I don't think I'm gonna keep the forest. So all my work is pointless. Uh-oh. Oh well, I'll show off what work I've done anyway. I've also got these flowers. They also wiggle. Everything wiggles. I'd say that it's wind moving, but it looks kind of silly. It looks a little goofy. Yeah, you guys will know that there was originally a forest. I'm thinking of, it might sound a bit stupid, but I'm thinking of doing like a little concept art book or something, just for my own sake. Just because I think it'll look really cool. Make it like a proper project, if you get what I mean. So I'm thinking of like, probably I could include this kind of stuff in there, even if it ends up not getting used. Because, yeah. I don't know, I feel like writing a book would be really cool. And plus, I can just yap. Because it was my birthday earlier last week. I got to buy a concept art book for Spider-Man. A comic book. Copy paste. Yeah, exactly. Just copy paste it like I have here. But yeah, a concept art book would be really cool, I think. A comic book would be probably quite cool, but I feel like it would take a really long time to make a comic book because there's so much drawing involved. Like with 3D, it's just model it once, animate, pray, pray that it looks good. But with comics, you gotta like just draw and draw and draw and draw and draw. I do not have that stamina. I know, but 3D animation's different though. Because it's like, it's not as hard, I feel. Like, it doesn't take as long, I think. I might mess around and find out here. But I think it should be a little bit faster than making an entire comic book. Maybe I can make it into a comic book one day, but I think this will do for now. Right, well, you don't like me disagreeing. Comic book supremacy? Boo. No. I don't want to do a comic book. I'm lazy. I feel like it'll be too hard. Okay, One Earth is going on. This is all done now. I guess just develop this more. The way I wrote this is a lot nicer, like more organized, more detail than the way I wrote this. I think like just you got an entire thing and then you just got stop. Okay. I gotta highlight my bits and bobs. Okay, there we go. And my thing is not working. There we go. Evan does his thing. I've got a thing, like a drawing, I think. Because I have an idea on what to do for this. I don't know how to word my idea. But I promise it's a good idea. It's like when he... I think it'd be easier to draw it, honestly. The reason why I'm not doing a drawing stream is because my pen decided to die on me. So we'll see how long I can actually draw this for. But it's like slowly being chucked away. I know, right? Root of the pen. And then you're gonna get some 10 out of 10 drawings now. And then, like, this is him, like, spawning his staff. However, for this, I'm thinking, like, spin around his arm. And then once you're, like, at the point of view of a hand, this is in no specific order, by the way. Like, the drawings. Once we're in the point of view of the hand, A, there's going to be massive foreshortening, which I think is going to be really cool. And B, the thing will spawn like in the hand and then it will change the depth of field because his like staff has these like bobs on them at the end. So I'm thinking it will spin, and as it spins once, it will change the depth of field to show like a little monster behind, which he's now going to absolutely nuke with his magic. So that's my thought process for this. I do hope I have explained it well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I hope it's cool. I think it's cool. I'm assuming because he's banned ooh, I'm assuming that means it's cool. Yeah. In my head it looks cool. In practice, how in the hell am I going to achieve this? I know. Magic. Magic is how I'm gonna achieve it. But yeah. So we'll see. That's not the right thing. Hopefully I can do it justice. I'm gonna add more detail to this. Do you guys have any more thoughts on how I can improve my what on earth is going on? Prove the plan. Using her watering can. Maybe I could change the depth of field, because initially while she's like doing her thing using the watering can, it's gonna have depth of field of everything else out of focus but her. So maybe we could change the depth of field to show Evan looking absolutely mortified because she's like really inefficient. And I cannot write and talk at the same time. Oh my god. What the hell? What am I looking at? Okay. So Evan's gonna pull her back and do his thing. I don't know how else to add more detail to this. So now, oh, I'm not putting my pen on charge. Uh-oh, I've lost, oh no, it's fine. I thought I'd lost the pen charger then. That would have been not good. I've just got to like disconnect and reconnect my pen every time I want to use it. Slowly use watering can. Yes. No, it's not very efficient. Because it's just like, it's what's it called? It's a close quarters thing, whereas like she's in the center of a big room. So it's just not gonna work very well for her. Yeah. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're doing planning. You just woke up. What time is it for you to just wake up? For me, it's like past 12. Seven? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I woke up at 7 as well. Actually, I woke up at 5. My dad woke me up. That wasn't fun. But I went back to sleep after having a cup of tea. Okay. I think now, I think that the script is decent. You made a candy bag. What on earth is that? Let me Google it. Ooh, that looks so cute. You woke up at 10? Oh dear. Oh dear. This is what happens when you get old. This will be your life soon, Stargazer. Once you hit our old age of 4,000. Brunch? Girl. I also had brunch, I can't lie. I had carbonara for brunch. It was mid. It was mid. Right. I gotta focus. I do these streams to work. You forgot. No, you need to eat. You need to eat. I've made these like images from the last draft because, as I say, we're on draft 3 at the moment. So I think I can steal these. I think this one will work still. Because initially I had like 2 rooms that were gonna be used. However, I've decided to scrap the first one for the sake of like pacing. It didn't make sense. I might move that elsewhere actually. Right, and then copy paste this. Having made these, despite the fact that they're literally just from Microsoft Paint, they're actually really helpful. They're not the most detailed, obviously, but they work. They work for what they need to work with. I think I can add some detail. I should check out Milanote. I've used Milanote before. But I really didn't like it. Like, it's okay. I have tried their drawing thing. It just annoyed me. I much prefer Microsoft Paint because on the Windows 11 version, I don't know if Windows 10 has it, but the Windows 11 one has layers. So it's like it's still easy to use, but it's got layers now. Yeah, I don't really like Milano that much. I think I used it in the last stream. I don't think you were here. You abandoned us. Ah, I gotta show my email if I want to do this. I don't like that. Hold on. Oh, no. It shows up. So I've used Milanote before. Oh, wait. Never mind. I've done something wrong. Hold on. There we go. I can see your chat now. Oh my god. Fake version of Paint? Yeah, I agree. Hello, welcome, welcome. Don't end stream. Girl, we're like half an hour in. I'm not gonna end stream. We got at least another hour. Exactly, Olive Garden. I can't escape Olive Garden apparently. But last stream we did use Milanote. You're always here. Exactly, I can't escape. Good grief. But yeah, we did use Milanote for like the plan of like I'm thinking of doing like a summer art collection just for shenanigans. Please don't be behind me. So I made this little thing here. Is the whole gang here? I think we're missing someone. I think we're missing our existential crisis. Exactly. That's exactly who we're missing. Godzilla. But we've almost got everybody. Are we missing? Wait, I thought we had them. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, we're missing a couple people actually. Oh well. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. Now I've got to kind of like crop these in a way that's helpful to me. Daily air temperature check. In my room it's 26. I don't know what it is outside. I think it's 39 again. Ugh. No, I don't like it. 19 outside. Ugh. That's a decent temperature, 19. I like 19. I don't know why I went ugh, that's fine. I'm just being a bit dramatic. Yeah, exactly, reflex. Because normally the other people's temperatures are awful. I think you're the only one who actually has like a reasonable temperature. The unks are reunited. Yeah. Cool spring day? No. Not for me. Like 20 degrees is nice for us in the UK. Man, I've run out of water already. Yeah, 20 degrees is nice for the UK. '80 Fahrenheit is cool. Let me Google what that is in Celsius, because, like, we do this every stream and I still don't know the conversions at all. 80 Fahrenheit is 27. I'm sorry? Yeah, I am gonna, What is that? What do you mean 27? That's not right, girl. That's not right. 27 is, The coolest it's ever been for you is 5? No, that's 5 is like the UK's normal winter temperature, but then when it's in the morning, we get to like -10. Yeah, no, normally it's 0, between 0 and 5, but sometimes it's -10. I assume for you it's gonna be like significantly colder. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like -20, that sounds hell. 18 degrees? I wish our winter was 18. But no. 30 Fahrenheit. Oh, 50 F to C. What is that? 10? 10's okay for winter. That's not bad. Maybe 40. Eh. That's not a terrible temperature, I don't think. But your heat is too much. I couldn't do your heat. What did you miss? Not all that much. I just did like some of the plan for the animation because we're on draft 3 now. So it's like 1 Earth is going on in the animation. So we've made the plan. I had already done these. These are just like on paint. And so more plan, a lot of plan, an incredibly large amount of plan. Will I do a stream tomorrow? No. I do streams. I'm thinking of doing streams on like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Gal. And then maybe if you're lucky on a Sunday, but like, I don't really want to. I don't want to. Yeah, it's a lot more reasonable than doing it daily. Are you the youngest? I don't know. I do not know. But what was I saying? I think like doing probably not. I don't want to. I don't want to stream on a Sunday. I like having my weekends. I agree with Teresa. I don't want to know your guys' ages. I was kind of mad they just left you. Okay, that's fair enough then. You're -100? Yeah, that's probably reasonable. Right. What do we do now? When I decided to make this stream, I just thought, man, my pen's dead. I don't know what to do. But now I actually have to do something. Now I actually have to do something. Maybe I'm gonna do... I am gonna do some more changes of colors to make things make sense. Describe the scene? I guess so. I gotta do this up here. Bye bye forest. I did 2 forest ones. And the one that lasts is this. I can't cope. Is there any more depth of field changes? No. Right, well, my beloved concept art has to die now. Goodbye. Right. Setting stuff. So I'm trying to like think of it as within this main room. And it's like dark corners so that you can't see. Oh dear, I've done that wrong. Oh, I can't even spell. Good grief. Dark corners so you can't see. Like broken furniture. I'm thinking of maybe having some like paintings on the wall of people. But they're also like, what's the word when it's like not right, not straight? They're like to the side. Partly torn? I don't think that's right. Not straight. Crooked. Yes, thank you. This is my own, like, my only language. I don't know how I'm messing this up so much. I think I need to go back to learning English. Need to go back to primary school. Oh dear. Right. I'm thinking like the door could fall down. Because in here it's like to the side. But I'm thinking it could like flat out fall off. And like there'd be an enemy behind it. What else could there be? What would the walls look like? I guess like broken plaster. Let's find references. Kicked the door down, or is it falling from poor construction? Yeah, it's gonna be kicked down. It's just a very old building. I think I had something. Is it this? Yeah, here we go. It's these kind of environments. This is what I'm thinking of. Oh, I think I got a refresh, apparently. I like the idea of like some of the floorboards are just like not there. This is probably where, as you say, Milano would be quite good because I can put the text to the image. Oh well. Insert my images. How long have I been streaming? About 45 minutes roughly. It's not a very long stream. So far at least. But like this has like really strong, I don't want to say vignette, but it feels like it's got some sort of vignette to it, the image. As does this, although it might just be lighting. I can't lie. It might just be lighting. What else? I don't really think any more references are needed for this bit. Not right now. Oh, my work's disappeared. There we go. There we go. Right. What else do we add, guys? We've got the purpose of the project, the settings that we've got. Yeah, I agree. They kind of like just make their own natural ones. Froby's ignoring. Yeah. It's because I'm thinking of my own cat. Which is technically not my own cat because I steal it from my neighbors, but like, cat. We've got some settings stuff. I guess we can do the setting of the dungeon and then the outside of the dungeon. Cat thief? Yes. So this is like the inside of the dungeon. I can get rid of these now. Inside dungeon. Oh my god, guys, I can't spell. Ugh. And then actually like outside the dungeon. These will have... Oh my god, guys! If I'm using the outside the dungeon thing, then I can still use my forest. I win! Please don't spam. Do I not have like a rule in my chat saying not to spam? But anyway. I can still use my forest assets. Like, trees on the other side. That's what I mean, like, I set like a rule to like not spam, however it never comes up, so I'm like, I don't know if I set the rules wrong or what. But like, there should be a rule that comes up every time you enter chat saying don't spam or use capital letters excessively. Which Olivia is very good at using both of those. There isn't? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's supposed to be. Wait, does it? Does it actually come up or does it not? Because it's meant to. But I gotta get back to work, guys. Ugh. Okay, trees on the other side. I'm thinking like it could frame the dungeon a bit better. It did for you. Okay. Well, that's good. It's just the others are ignoring it. The rules are hiding from you. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are doing writing. I'm gonna say this so many times, but we're doing writing. You've missed all the fun stuff, I can't lie. I'm very sorry. You have missed the fun stuff. Frame the dungeon better, and then I guess very dark outside. Cause I feel like, ooh, happy birthday, or happy belated birthday, I should say. True on the other side. Very dark outside. What else do we add? I don't know what else to add, guys. Bloated birthday? Do you mean belated? Please tell me you know what belated means. But no, it's with a B. It's that. Google it. It means like happy late birthday, I guess. If you're like celebrating something late, you say belated. No, no, not bloat. No, no. Oh, God. Teresa, you're an adult as well. You're meant to help me. Okay, what else can we add to the outside of the dungeon? Oh, it's an aggressive duck. Ducks are so cute. Anyway. You guys are just trying to distract me. Very dark outside. I feel like a duck wouldn't make sense. Oh, you're abandoning us halfway through. How mean. Bye-bye for now. Okay, trees on the outside of the dungeon. I think that would like frame it better. And then it'll be really like dark outside because it starts off really like sunsetty. But then over the span of the few minutes that they're in here, it's gonna be really, really dark. So that's what I'm thinking. So very dark outside. And then there's like outside space. There's like two parts of the outside of the dungeon. And then you've got the actual like dungeon wall kind of. Oh, I can't spell. I think you've explained it quite well. Also, you've spelt my name wrong. Okay, dungeon wall kinda would have like a little crevice at the top. I can't spell. Is that how you oh, there we go. On me. You're confused? Oh dear. Right, okay, I do actually have to help you then. Right, so if we go to my channel, right, it says community. This is my special page. You guys don't get to see this. But then you go onto community, and it's there. And then some fan art that I pinned, because it's nice. What do you mean fries? I'm not a fry. It's not there for you? I don't know then. No, I need to work. If you go to, like, the filter a little bit, hold on, let me find it. Oh, you don't need to see that bit. You go to community, and then this bit at the top says newest. And then you got, oh, that is a cute cat. And then it's there. Okay. A little crevice at the top. I'll look at them later. Stop spamming. Right, little crevice at the top, which he can, like, sit on. Why are you guys keeping on? Oh, I'm lost. I don't know what to add now. What do we add? I do not know. Concept work. I think we're mostly done. We've got half an hour left on the stream, so we can just add more. I guess we can find reference photos. Welcome back. I honestly don't know what's happened. I honestly don't know. We'll go for like a dark forest vibe. Ooh, that would be like a cool, or maybe this. Oh, that right there. That fits it perfectly. Do I have a collection? No, I don't. Oh well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, moody. I think you missed the bit when I was talking about it. Oh, it's AI. This is the thing. I'm glad that it's said, because I would have downloaded that and used it. Ugh. Yuck. Right. We add more references. Because I think I need to. Yeah, Pinterest did. It's like one of the only good things that Pinterest did. What is the theme? What do you mean by theme? You mean like the vibes that I'm going for? For the it's a very moody vibe, is what I'm thinking. Very moody. That's like the only vibe we've got. It used to have like cute sunset, but now it's gone. Because I can't use it anymore. It's big sad. Now, if I do like fantasy dungeon, what would come up? That looks so cool. What the heck? I could not. Cozy dungeon. Yeah, let's see outside of that. I want like the outside of a dungeon. Oh, that is so cozy. Do a graveyard? I don't think that really fits what I'm going for. I want like the outside of a dungeon. That's what I'm going for. That kind of works. But not quite. That works. That works perfectly. Download that. I like these wooden beams. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to buy anything if you can't or don't want to. I think this reaches the vibe. Right, I think I'm happy with the references I have. Secretly cozy dungeon. Well, it will have like furniture in it. So I guess kind of secretly cozy. Right, can I get this all? Way. Yeah. I have an Etsy. Hold on, let me find it. Tis my Etsy. I sell like digital downloads of my... Girl, it is literally like on the bottom corner of the screen. It's right here. It's right here, I think. Or at least it should be. So yeah, you can like buy my work. But don't feel pressured into buying my work. If you want to, you can. But you don't have to. You can't see it? Oh my god. But like, it's in my description, I think. At least it should be. If it's not, I'd be a touch confused. It's also like, there's a link in my description as well if you want to see it. But like, don't feel pressured into buying something. YouTube is my opponent? Yeah. Yeah. It's fighting against me. First, it was my pen that just wanted to die for some reason and it just wouldn't work. And now it's YouTube itself. Right. Do we want to split these up? No. It looks ugly. Final boss? Yeah, that's how I feel. YouTube is indeed the final boss. Aw, you have to go. Bye-bye. Enjoy your golf competition, if I think that's what you said it was. Bye-bye. Who's celebrating them leaving? Who's pressing the... Oh my god. Who's pressing the celebrate emote? That's so mean. The fact that you're still here. I think we know who did it. Right. Okay. Back to working, because guys, I do these live streams to work. Right. Okay. I think we need more concepts. Or I need to do more of this. Moody. What else are we thinking? Oh yeah, I like the... You can't find my things to buy? It's fine. It's fine. I should do a chatting stream? No. I need to work. I do these specifically to work. Or else I will get no work done. Does my link not work on my thing? Or... I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm tired. I like the wooden beams. I like the idea that they're like soggy. Soggy wood. Where's the link? It's in the description. Hold on, let me find it. If I just open my own stream for a second like a maniac. It's giving narcissism. Like if you go into this, it's right here. It's a light here. Like my own video? Girl. I don't like my own videos. You see? Oh my god, I just closed my own chat. Ah, that wasn't quite what I intended. Well, you no longer see yourself. Poof. I'm confused. How do I go? Oh, there we go. Right, I found the live control room now. Sorry, I got really confused. It was hiding. Right. Okay. I like the idea of having, if you buy your things, what are you meant to do with them? Well, they're digital downloads, so you can have them as like wallpapers, or you could print them, or really just do anything. That is like the perfect vibe of like soggy wood. Like moldy, soggy wood. Yuck. Or this is very soggy. Never in my life did I think that I would actively go out of my way to look for images of soggy wood. The life of an artist. The absolute shenanigans that we do. Our search histories must be so... I'm in my mold phase? Ugh. That's gross. I remember I was showing my old flatmate, like, what I was, like, music that I was looking at. And then, because I was studying feet at the time. So I'm like, oh yeah, there's, like, how to draw feet, but I promise it's in a normal way, I swear. I'm an artist, this is normal. And he's like, yeah, no, I get it, don't worry. All good. It's like, ugh. Imagine like the average person I just showed that. That'd be like, ugh, I'd look like a maniac. Although, you say mold. I think actually doing mold would be good for the inside. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, mold, yuck. I have 0 sales of my things. Yeah, I'm a small artist. It's just how it is. Oh, I hate mold. In my old flat, when I had like, what's it called? When I had flatmates for uni, I kid you not, like, the condensation was so bad that it was like, genuinely, it was gross. It was gross. So it ended up making mold on my wall. Yuck. It was not nice. And that was just from condensation. Like, ugh. Yeah, it wasn't fun. And then the lovely cleaner was brought in to clean it all for me. And it was like, is this really in your job description? Like, I felt so bad that they were like making him do this. But he was really nice and he cleaned it for me. So I don't think this is in your pay grade, but yeah, virtually all of the money goes to me. I am indeed British. I drink a lot of tea. I drink all the tea. But guys, do not feel pressured to buy anything, okay? You don't have to. Am I a chav? No, what the heck? Bro, what do you mean am I a chav? That's like an insult, girl. You can't go around asking people if they're chavs. Good grief. Right. I now have a very empty page. Maybe format it to be nicer. Right. I think this is just going to be a nicely formatted page. Who doesn't like a nicely formatted page? Nothing needs to be serious with this. Right. And then I got my concept work, and then we got the shenanigans. Aw, thank you for saying you're gonna buy them. You don't have to if you don't want to. Hmm. I don't know what to add to this. Thank you. I'm gonna add more. So maybe save your money on like ones that you actually like really like. Cause I've gotta add, I still haven't added these ones, if I can find them. I still haven't made these ones from my last live streams. So like, if you prefer those ones, I can add them. But yeah. Right. Oh, I love when my cat that I steal sleeps on my lap. It's very cute. Can I add all of them? It will take me a minute, but I can. I'll probably do it after the stream. I just realized, did I not set that as a digital product? Um, I'm confused. I've just realized my Etsy thing doesn't... There's something wrong with one of my things. Oh dear. I wish my cat would sit on my lap, but she doesn't. I don't know how to make these digital listings. Oh well. I'll deal with my Etsy stuff later. My cat is a normal cat. He's just a cat. Yeah. My potion one isn't digital, and I don't know why, because it's meant to be. So I'm not quite sure why. Oh, okay, I fixed it. 2 seconds. There we go. Details price. Oh, it's changed my price. There we go. And then, yeah, sorry about this, guys. I gotta fix it. But I do gotta fix this. There we go. Your cat's a Shiba? Little Shiba cat? Yeah, Shibas are cute. Right. There we go. I fixed the listings. Hurrah. That took me a minute. Like, a really long minute, actually. Oops. Oh, she eats Shiba. What do you mean she eats Shiba? I know, I'm joking. We're not allowed to feed their cat. We're not allowed to. It's really sad. What else do we do? We've got another 20 minutes of this live stream minimum. So I gotta think of something to do. Guess more of this. What other vibes are we going for? I don't know. What I do know is the fact that this is uneven is very annoying. There we go. Teresa, you came up with good ideas last time. What ideas do you have now? You zoned out what's happening? Hell, everything's happening. All of the prices were like £5.30? I'm lost now. Hold on. Why would they be £5.30? Hold on. Now I'm confused. Because they definitely shouldn't be. I think I'll sort out the Etsy stuff after the live stream. Right. What's happening is I can't figure out what to do now. You came up with the good idea last time, so I've decided that you need to come up with a good idea now. What do you mean I gave birth? You escaped the mental hospital? We're gonna have to send you back, girl. We're gonna have to send you back. So now I've decided that it is your job to come up with a good idea. You are not the streamer, but you are the entertainer. So you are the one that comes up with the good ideas. Good luck. Because I've run out of ideas. References for torches. My thought process for the lighting, what is your idea? But my thought process for the lighting is, what's we call it? Like the magic is gonna cause light. And so they're gonna be like bringing light to the scene. So that's my thought process for lighting. If that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. I've run out of ideas. What is your idea? This feels like really like proper, really formal, which is like the complete opposite of anything we do. Does it go out when we start fighting? My thought process is that the light was never there in the first place. That's kind of like my thought process. Olivia, I think that your idea doesn't quite work with the project at hand. How do I explain this? Right, I need paint. I need our friend paint. So, oh, I need to actually take my thing off. So like, the characters come in, and then as they're fighting, there'll be more light added, but before then, there'll be like no light, because it's like the magic is coming from the thing, like their magical powers. Yeah, it's an animation. Have you not picked that up yet? Oh dear. Do you get what do you get what I mean though? With like the light. So like there was never any light there in the first place. And then the light is coming from like little blobs. Yeah. You don't get it? I don't know how to explain it. It makes sense in my head. It makes sense in my head. Girl, there has always been magic. I think somebody, i.e. Olivia, has not been watching my other videos. Dun dun dun. Okay. That's why Teresa is the #1 fan and you're not, because Teresa watches the videos. Okay. What to do now? I guess more references. More references. If the light occasionally goes out while they're fighting, that would be kind of silly. That would be kind of silly. One animation is? Do you really not know? An animation is like a drawing but animated. That's not very helpful, but that's the response you're getting. I'm getting all of these good print ideas and I can't use any of them right now. Yeah, moving drawing. That's a better idea. I should probably make a pin board. There we go. It's all up now. Hello, welcome, welcome. You're bad when it comes to writing. So am I. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Yeah, that's fair. I'm the same. My thing just doesn't come up. You came back from a rainstorm. That doesn't sound very fun. Why can't I add any pins to this? What? What? Why can't I add any pins to my mood board? Guys, my thing's broken. My Pinterest's broken. Can you not add numbers to it? I'm so lost. Oh well. Bye bye Pinterest. We didn't want to deal with you anyway. Right. But that means that I still have literally nothing to do. Reset it? Yeah, I guess. I must say, Godzilla, you have missed basically the entirety of it, of the stream. We've got 10 minutes left. I guess I could do some formatting. Is there even a difference between this font and that font? Like the size? I don't know. I don't really think so. What is formatting? Like fonts and stuff. And changing text size. Right. We've got lots of references. Maybe we can do more references for the outside space. More references for outside space. Moody Forest. What have other artists done for theirs? That isn't... Oh, that's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, we'll run with it. I don't have anything like permanent for like the trees and stuff. But we'll see. I think this would work. A very hazy forest. I feel like that would be quite nice. Like lots of haze. I don't know if that's like the best way to describe it. That's what I'm thinking of. A very hazy, misty forest. I like adding mist to my drawings. If nothing else, it hides the imperfections. What else could we add? I like soggy wood. I think maybe like stones on the floor. I can't say. Yeah, I'll do all of my Etsy stuff like after the stream. So in about like 5 minutes, roughly. Stones slash rocks slash bricks. What else? What else would be like outside of a dungeon? What do you guys think? We've got like moldy, soggy wood. But what else would be like just outside of it? Reclaimed by nature, maybe? Like that kind of vibe. I feel like that's the vibe that this is definitely giving. Maybe like I could look at caves. Let's see what caves, like outside of caves. I like this kind of... Now all the prices have gone up again. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to have a look at that later. This is definitely the right kind of vibe. It's like very reclaimed by nature. That's a really nice vibe. Add my reference photos. And then I think we'll be done at that point, basically. Because I can't think of what else to add to this stream. So I think we will be done. We've actually achieved a lot, to be fair. We've done quite a lot. We've got a bunch of reference photos. We've got the plan done. I need to update these, but my pen needs to charge, so I can do that another time. We've got a fancy page to make it look proper. It looks proper, but it is very much not proper. Oh well. Right, I think I'm done. I think I want to have a cup of tea and nap. Right, so that is it. I gotta fix my Etsy because if it's not working, then I need to fix that. Don't know why it would not be working. So, yeah. What type of tea? British tea. British breakfast tea. Let me get a picture. That's the shopping tab. That's not quite what I was going for. This kind of tea. What do you mean, ew? Hey! See, a British person. A British person drinks British tea. Rude. Right, well, bye-bye, guys. I'm gonna fix my Etsy, which is gonna take however long it takes. You're more of a green tea person? That's fair. Right. Bye-bye, everyone.